Hello friends, welcome back to Lawrence Designs. I have something a little different for you today. It's a planning video. So if you want to stay tuned, you're just going to see me planning away in my calendar and doing a very simple decorative design for November. So I just made sure I had all of the things I would need close by: pencils, pens, markers, some pastels, and rulers, a few stencils, and some stamps even, although I don't end up using those. Just getting organized here, moving a few things out of the way. I'm sort of working one-handed here because I'm still recovering from my injury, but it's slowly coming back, which is nice, using the side of my hand and whatnot here and there. So I'm using the Happy Planner, and it's just the basic refill pack that I'm using because the original one that I had bought had been stolen from my car. So luckily I had the refill pack, and I just, did it up. So I just opened a basic to-do list page, and I'm about to just write down a couple of things, maybe 1 to 3 things that I want to accomplish today. And one of those is going to be planning. So just a quick note of reference. Sometimes I do this with whiteboard markers on the window or on a mirror just to help me stay focused on the bigger picture for the day, to make sure I get some things done. So today I wanted to finish up my planning and do some cleaning and pay some bills and stuff like that because it is the beginning of the month. I bought this pen from Chapters in a pack of 3. They have really cute sayings on them. I do like the Happy Planner, how quick it is to pull things out, as you just seen. But I'm not sure if I'm loving the planner altogether. I think it's just a lot of options, which is great, but I think it can also be overwhelming. Whereas if you buy a planner like this smaller one I have here, I think I bought that one at CVS or something like that when I was in the States, because my planner had gone missing, so I went and bought this little one, which is amazing, by the way. It has lines in the actual full calendar and in the daily, and I love having lines to write on. Love, love, love it. And it's kind of rare to find a decorative planner that has lines on it. So I usually have to end up doing the lines on my own. This planner, I also bought in the States. I bought it at Target, and it's just a work planner, but recently I've been using it for everything, and I'm trying to not do that. I'm trying to keep work and personal separate. So here you just see me looking at my work calendar, and I'm going to start by putting my work events into that calendar. Oh, but first things first, I'm just writing a few notes to myself on some Post-it notes because I have 4 planners in front of me here. I'm just going to write down what I'm going to be using them for and putting those notes on the top of the calendar, just to remind myself that I shouldn't be putting personal things into the wrong thing or what have you. And it should keep me regularly using it for its purpose. So the one calendar that I just did, I'm going to use it for unit planning. So I'm going to put my work stuff in there and the themes that I'm going to do and the chapters I'm going to be working on every month. And the more detailed planner that I bought at Target, that is to the right of me, is going to be for my daily plans and events. And more of a planner for the regular work schedule. And then I have the mini planner that I bought at CVS, and I'm going to use that for budgeting and more of a journal for finances. And there's only 2 months left in that anyway, so which is kind of sad because it's a beautiful planner. I love it. I was debating on just buying another planner and maybe selling my Happy Planner because I really do like the ones with the lines in them. But I'm going to try to make do with what I have, and it is kind of a fancy planner, so let's have fun with it. So here we go. Make sure you look at all the calendars, and if you have anything on your phone or the internet or social media, make sure you get all those events and all of those things into one spot. And take some time to really think about it. So I went and grabbed my laptop because I'm going to do just that. I like to go onto Facebook and look up events that I'm interested in and put them down on paper, because otherwise I probably won't schedule for it and do it. And if it's in my day planner, I am more likely to work towards that and get it done. And go to it and maybe invite somebody. I can also quickly look up birthdays on Facebook, which is nice, so anyone close to me, I can make sure I don't forget their birthday. This month it is my dad's birthday and my sister's birthday, and then at the very beginning of next month is my grandmother's birthday, so I have to make sure I call them or do something. There's something just really calming about writing things down and even just watching someone else write things down. As I'm doing this voiceover, I'm watching myself write and type, and it's just so satisfying. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the nerd in me. Like below if you feel the same way. I don't know if that's just a me thing or if other people feel the same way, but I just love watching people draw, journal, write things down. If you like this sort of video, make sure to comment below so that I can maybe do a couple more of these. I do, however, have some stuff coming up planned. I am going to be doing a Bible journal and what do you call it? It's not only journaling, it's also sketching and arts within that journal. So if you like art and you like journaling, then you're going to love this channel because I'm going to start leaning more towards that. Thank goodness I didn't injure my right hand. That's what I have to say. It is a beautiful day out, by the way. It is sunny. It is gorgeous. It is just so amazing outside. And then a day later, it's snowing. Snow, 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 snow. Snow everywhere.
After all that we've been through, I think it's fair from me to you. Watch it burn as we soar away. Hey, hey. After all is said and done, and I know I am the one. I have waited here forever.
So I bought this stencil from Michael's, this teal stencil, and it is one of the best things I've bought. It is pricey. It was probably $7.99 or something like that Canadian, and totally not worth it. But hey, of all the things I've bought that aren't worth it, I would say that was the most well used. You can make the lines, you can make banners, shapes, but I mainly just use it for the lines. So I line it up with a box on the calendar, and then I just go and make tons of lines. And here I'm just using the pen. Normally I would go over it with pencil first and then maybe marker or something like that, but I think I have time for that. So I'm just going on straight with pen, and they're not perfectly straight lines at the end, but hey, what can you say? It was actually quite difficult to do this because you need a steady and firm hand with your left hand, and then with your writing hand you're doing the tracing. Well, my left hand couldn't apply any pressure, so it was just the weight of my hand that you see there, and sometimes the stencil would move on me and it was quite frustrating. And here we go, keep it going. Stencil, stencil, stencil. What's your favorite thing to use when you're planning? Do you use stencils, or do you use stamps, or are you more of a sticker kind of gal? Alright, all the lines are done, and it is time to go in and add those cool stickers. It seems like I always gravitate towards these flowers. They're just gorgeous. They're watercolor flowers in the Mambi Happy Planner sticker book, and I just love, love, love them. I was kind of looking for more of a poppy style flower, because in November we celebrate Remembrance Day here in Canada, and I thought it would be very festive and nice. Now, I could have left it at that. I mean, that would have been nice, but I wanted to get a little more creative, so I attempted to do a watercolor look, however with pastels. And, well, I'll let you be the judge, but I don't know how happy I was with it. So basically, you just take the twistable oil pastels, or any oil pastel that you have, and you do a little bit in the corner, or you trace the box, or whatever. Do some squiggles, and then you use your finger or a blender, and you blend it out. And it was very nice. I mean, it's still smudged nice enough. I wanted to do mainly more red at the top and then fade it out, because then in the faded area you can still use your pen on that, which is nice. I probably, in hindsight, should have just gone with the watercolors. But hey, whatever. It worked out in the end. I find the more simple I do my month spread, the more happy I am with it. So when they get too fancy and decorative, They're nice to look at, but there's no way I could plan with that because my planner is very functional, and I honestly don't see a point to decorative planning. I know a lot of you like to do that, but it's just not for me. A planner is a planner to me. It's a place to plan or journal or whatever, and yeah. If I can add a little color and a little fun, why not? Just take a step back and look at it and see what you think. I attempted to draw some poppies here with my pastel. Note to self, use a pencil to draw, not your pastel, because it's too huge and clumsy. But yeah, whatever, worked out good enough. Grab a little green, or no, black, sorry, for the centerpiece. And then I add the green for the stem. Now, I probably should have just left the stems like that, but oh no, I had to go and smudge it out. Hey, there's always next month, right? Hey, Christmas is coming, so I'm going to have to really look, I think, for some inspiration. See, this one is just all me. Just my ideas and what I was thinking of. A lot of people who do these videos go on Instagram or Pinterest or whatever, get an idea, and then try to sort of mimic that, and then add their own in between. This is all me. 100% original. And maybe that's why it's not as fancy. All right, so that's done. Now I'm just going to take a Sharpie, a very fine Sharpie marker. They're really thin marker pens. And I have it in red, one, because it matches the theme, and two, because it'll stick out for all of my events. So I'm just going ahead and putting in every event that I have to attend in the red. You know, appointments and such. And we'll skip ahead a little bit there. All right, I then also took an orange and added secondary events with my orange Sharpie. I know, I hold my pen kind of weird. I don't know. I've been doing that since I was a child, and no one really corrected it. I mean, they tried, but I think it was too late by the time they tried. So now whenever I see kids holding their pen weird, I try to correct it right away. Anyway, that is all, everybody. So thanks for watching Lauren's Designs. Please like the video, share it with someone who might be interested. Comment below, tell me what your favorite planning tools are, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Come on, we're almost at a holy 100. Anyway, adios, amigas. Amigos.
Of all these dreams